Two women wake up on the very same morning at the very same age in houses just down the street from one another. By 9 o'clock, one of them already looks tired, puffy, and a good 10 years older than she truly is. The other one walks out of her front door glowing, rested, and somehow utterly ageless. They did not sleep any differently. They were not born any luckier. The entire difference between them was decided in the first 20 minutes after each of them opened her eyes. Because here is the truth that almost no one ever tells us. How you look all day long is not decided the night before. And it is certainly not decided in some expensive dermatologist's office. It is decided in your morning, in the quiet, ordinary minutes before the world even knows that you are awake. 20 short minutes. That is the whole secret the beauty companies would honestly rather you never discover, because there is so very little for them to sell you in it. Tomorrow morning when you rise, you will have a choice. You can splash your face on autopilot the way you always have, or you can follow the simple morning ritual that keeps Black women over 60 looking radiant, lifted, and ageless. The kind of glow that makes a stranger stop you and ask what in the world you have been doing. Today I am going to give you all 7 of those morning habits, in order exactly as the most elegant women I know quietly do them. And pay close attention to habit number 6, because it is the one that nearly every Black woman over 60 skips. And dermatologists will tell you, it is the single most aging mistake you can possibly make. So before you begin your day tomorrow, stay with me right to the end. By the time we are finished, your mornings and your mirror will never look the same again. The very first habit begins before your feet even touch the floor, and long before that first sacred cup of coffee. It is simply this. Drink a tall glass of water the very moment you wake. While you slept for 7 or 8 long hours, your body had no water at all, and it spent that whole night quietly repairing and renewing your skin. So you wake up gently dehydrated every single morning, and dehydrated skin is the very first thing that looks dull, creased, and tired. So before the coffee, before the rushing, before anything else at all, you drink a full glass of plain water, or warm water, with a squeeze of fresh lemon if you enjoy it. Wakes your whole body up, flushes out what the long night left behind, and begins to plump your skin from the inside out before you ever touch a single product. Our mothers had a saying that a glass of water first thing in the morning was worth more than any tonic in the cabinet, and they were exactly right. They understood that real beauty was never poured first from a bottle, but drawn up from the deep well of a body that is rested, watered, and cared for from the inside out. Coffee, as much as we all dearly love it, actually pulls the water back out of you. So when we reach for it first on an empty and thirsty body, we begin the whole day already a step behind. So make this your new ritual. Keep a glass right there by your bed, fill it the night before, and drink it down before your feet ever hit the floor. It costs you nothing at all. It takes only 10 seconds, and it is the quiet foundation that every single glowing morning is built upon. Hydrate first. Everything else you do works better when you do. The second habit is how you wash your face. And here is exactly where so many women unknowingly work against themselves. In the morning, your skin is not dirty the way that it is at night. While you slept, it simply produced its own natural oils, the very oils that quietly protect and nourish you. So the morning is not the time to scrub, to strip, or to attack your face with a harsh foaming cleanser that leaves it tight and squeaking. For most mature melanin-rich skin, a gentle splash of cool or lukewarm water in the morning is truly all that you need. If your skin runs oily, a small amount of a mild, creamy cleanser is perfectly fine, but never that stripping, drying foam that promises to make you feel squeaky clean. That tight feeling is not cleanliness, my friend. It is damage. It is your skin's protective barrier being stripped right away. And that barrier is the single most precious thing your skin owns. The invisible shield that holds the moisture in and keeps the long years gently at bay. And over time, that is exactly what leads to the dryness, the dullness, and those fine crepey lines we are all working so hard to avoid. And the cool water itself is a quiet little gift. It gently wakes you, it tightens the look of the skin, and it calms the puffiness that gathered while you slept. Then pat your face dry softly with a clean towel, and never rub or drag at it, because that delicate skin deserves nothing but your gentleness. So treat your morning face like the treasure that it truly is. Wake it kindly, clean it gently, and leave its own natural moisture right where it belongs. A soft touch in the morning is one of the quietest secrets of skin that stays smooth and luminous for decades. Now, with your skin freshly woken and still slightly damp, comes the habit that brings the real morning glow, a few drops of an antioxidant serum. And the queen of them all is vitamin C. If there is one single product worth adding to your morning, let this be the one. Vitamin C does 3 beautiful things, especially for rich melanin-blessed skin. It brightens that flat morning dullness into a true lit from within radiance. It gently fades the dark spots and the uneven patches that so many of us quietly battle as we age. And it works like an invisible shield all day long, defending your skin from the pollution and the daily damage that age us long before our time. Think of it as the quiet morning antioxidant that keeps working faithfully for you all day while you are busy out there living your life. So smooth a few drops over your face and your neck. Let it sink in for a moment, and you have handed your skin a tall glass of fresh juice to start the day. And if a serum is simply not in your budget right now, please do not worry for even 1 second, because nature offers her own. And we will talk much more about that glow from within at the very end. But before we go on, let me ask one small thing of you. If you are finding real value in this, please subscribe to Timeless Queens and walk this journey alongside me every single week. I make these for women exactly like you so that you never feel overlooked and so that your most radiant years are still very much ahead of you. Now, let us lock that beautiful glow in and keep it shining all day long. The 4th habit is the one that gives you that soft, dewy, plumped-up look that reads instantly as youth and as health. Moisturize while your skin is still slightly damp. The timing here is truly everything. If you wait until your face is bone dry to smooth on your cream, you have already lost much of the precious moisture. But if you apply it while the skin is still a little wet from your splash or your serum, you trap that water in and seal that dewiness down for hours and hours. Choose a moisturizer that feels genuinely rich and nourishing, not thin and watery. Because mature skin over 60 grows thirstier with the years and needs more, never less. The thin, watery lotions we once reached for at 30 simply cannot keep up with the skin of a woman who has lived and loved for 60 rich and remarkable years. Look for the gentle, time-honored ingredients. A little hyaluronic acid to hold the water in. Ceramides to strengthen the skin's barrier. A shea or a good plant oil to soften. And carry it down always the very same way we have spoken of before onto the neck and the chest. Those tender places that quietly give our age away the moment we forget them. And as you smooth it in, take those few extra seconds to press and to pat gently with your fingertips, coaxing the circulation and that healthy flush of color to rise to the surface. This is not a race. These small minutes with yourself in the mirror are a true kindness, a quiet way of telling your own reflection that she is still well worth the tending, still well worth the glow. Hydrated skin is plump skin, and plump skin is exactly what softens every line and catches the light like fine satin. So feed it well in the morning, and it will carry you glowing all the way through your day. The 5th habit takes only 2 short minutes. It costs you absolutely nothing, and yet it is the very closest thing to a free morning facelift that exists anywhere. It is a simple morning face massage to wake up your features and to melt away the puffiness that gathers all through the night. Here is exactly why we need it. While we lie flat in our beds all night long, fluid quietly settles into the face, especially around the eyes and along the jaw. And that is the real reason so many of us wake up looking puffy, heavy, and a little swollen. A few minutes of gentle massage moves that settled fluid along and drains it gently away. So your face looks lifted, sculpted, and truly awake instead of tired and weighed down. And you will see the change the very first morning that you try it, right there in the new brightness of your eyes and the gentle lift along your cheeks. You can use only your 2 hands or a cool spoon, straight from the kitchen drawer, or a smooth stone tool if you happen to have one. The direction is what matters most of all. Always sweep upward and outward, and always gently from the center of your face out toward your ears, and then down along the sides of your neck, as though you are kindly guiding the puffiness right out the door. Cool tools work even better. So, keep a spoon or a roller in the refrigerator overnight, and let that morning chill tighten and refresh the skin. 2 minutes. That is truly all it asks. But done faithfully, it is the whole difference between looking like you only just rolled out of bed and looking like you are fully ready to walk in and command the room. And now at last we come to it. Habit number 6, the one I warned you about at the very start. It is the single most important habit of this entire morning, the one that nearly every Black woman over 60 skips, and the one that dermatologists are practically begging us to begin. Whatever you do, do not look away now because this one truly changes everything. Habit number 6 is sunscreen. And before you wave me away, please hear me out, because this may be the most important sentence in this entire video. The single biggest cause of aging skin by far is the sun. Not time, not your age, the sun. And there is a dangerous old myth whispered down for generations that black skin simply does not need any protection, that our beautiful melanin is shield enough all on its own. My friend, that one myth has aged more of us than we will ever truly know. Yes, our rich melanin is a genuine gift, and it does offer us some real natural protection. But it does not stop the deeper damage, the slow loss of firmness, the uneven dark patches, and the stubborn hyperpigmentation that melanin-rich skin is actually far more prone to. The quiet breakdown that shows up as sagging and spots years on down the road. The dermatologists who care for black women see it every single day, and it breaks their hearts, because it is the one kind of aging that is almost entirely preventable. And that, my friend, is the part that should give you real hope, because it means the power to slow it is sitting right there in your own two hands every single morning of your life. So this is the habit that protects every single thing you just did this morning. Right after your moisturizer, every single day in the rain or the shine, in the winter or the summer, indoors near the windows or out in the world, apply a sunscreen of at least 30 SPF to your face, your neck, your chest, and the backs of your hardworking hands. Choose one that is made to blend on deeper skin, so that it leaves behind no chalky gray cast at all. And there truly are many beautiful ones. Now, if you take only one brand new habit away from this entire video, please let it be this one. Sunscreen is not about a day at the beach. It is the most powerful and the most affordable anti-aging treatment that has ever existed. And it has been sitting right there on the shelf, ignored the whole time. And the seventh and final habit is the one that glows from the inside out. The one that no cream on this earth can ever replace. It is simply how you feed and how you carry yourself once you finally step away from that mirror. Your skin is built quite literally from what you give your body. So let your breakfast be your dearest friend. Reach for the foods that quietly build a glow. The colorful fruits, the leafy greens, the good fats in avocado and nuts and fish. The protein that helps your body rebuild its own collagen. Sip a warm green tea, so rich with the antioxidants that protect your skin all day. And keep that water close, drinking it steadily from the morning right through to the night. And gently, kindly set down the heavy sugar, because it quietly steals the firmness and the glow right out of your skin over the years. But there is one more thing, and it may just be the truest of them all. The way that you carry yourself shows on your face far more than any product ever could. So stand tall, lift your chin, soften your shoulders, and smile even when you are all alone. Because a woman who carries real peace and quiet joy in her spirit simply glows in a way that no serum on earth could ever hope to fake. The most beautiful older women I have ever known were never the ones with the smoothest skin at all, but the ones whose quiet joy you could feel the very moment they walked into the room. Now, do me one small kindness and save this video so that tomorrow morning you can follow these 7 steps right alongside me as you begin your day. You have spent a whole lifetime pouring yourself out into everyone else. So let these few quiet morning minutes at long last be the time that you faithfully pour back into you. So there it is, your whole morning made new again. Drink your water before anything else. Wash gently and never harshly. Brighten the skin with your antioxidants. Lock in your moisture while the skin is still damp. Wake your whole face with 2 quiet minutes of massage. Never ever skip your sunscreen. And then glow from within with how you eat and how you carry your beautiful self out into the world. Not a single one of these habits asks you for a needle. Not one of them asks you for a fortune. They ask only for a few quiet, faithful minutes each morning, and the simple, stubborn belief that you are still well worth every one of them. You have earned this gentle care 1,000 times over, in every hard season you have weathered, and every single life you have touched along the way. And you are, my friend, you truly are. Looking ageless after 60 was never once about turning back the clock. It is about waking up each new day and choosing again to honor the radiant, remarkable woman you have already become. Now, I would truly love to hear from you this morning. Tell me in the comments, what is the very first thing you do when you wake up? And will you be adding any of these 7 habits to your mornings? And be honest with me now, were you quietly skipping habit number 6? You are not alone, not at all. And today is a beautiful day to begin again. Write to me below and let us start our mornings together. And if this gave you something real today, Then subscribe to Timeless Queens and stay close, because next week, I have another secret waiting right here, just for you. Until then, rise gently, glow boldly, and carry yourself like the treasure you have always, always been.